Hey, what's going on, Coffee Beans? Hey, Mo. Not much, just chilling. How are you? Not bad. Not bad. Maintaining. Maintaining. Hey, Strong. McCoy. Hey, Mo, yeah, finally. Huh? Hey, what's going on, RT? Hey, what? Hopefully everybody's doing good, considering the bullshit. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, Steve? Tip. Another day in paradise. Nothing much, just come chill with your friend. I appreciate that, RT. Definitely. How's your night going, Nappy? Not bad. I guess that put me in a little sleep deprivation and shit. But, you know, I wouldn't quite call it deprivation, but, you know, I still got the weariness, if you will. Like I'm still hella tired. They've been noise campaigning the shit out of me. I started my lives today. Oh, that's what's up, bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, good shit. Hey, what's going on, D right? Yeah, they've been heavily hitting me with the fucking noise campaign. A lot of motorcycles and shit. No getting away. No getting away. Hey, what's going on, Rose? It was a good chance. Yeah, that's what's up, bro. Hell yeah. That's definitely what's up. Happy we all on a coke binge with the 5G. On a coke binge with the 5G. I'm trying to put that together. We're all on a coke binge with the 5G. What do you mean, like the 5G is giving you the same symptoms as coke? Or giving us the same symptoms as coke? I sent the thing to a couple people. I don't know how to send it out or put it on. I'm gonna put it on my channel, but basically it's a dude. I'm not sure who sent. I believe who sent that to me. I have to go back and see who sent it to me, but it was forwarded, and dude was basically pointing out how all the places where 5G is implemented the most is where everybody is dying at, and the places where it's not is the only very few cases. Very few fucking cases. Then they opened Atlanta. I think is it today that they did it? Well, whenever it's gonna be, Atlanta's gonna be the first fucking. Atlanta's gonna be the first state to open up. Uh, I've been getting the noise campaign hard, loud cars and trucks. Yeah, yeah. And see what they like to do when I'm asleep? They like to park right in front of me and fucking rev their fucking engines and shit. Hell yeah. They're lucky, like I'm not no next door neighbor to them and shit. Like if they did that shit and it was like my house, like not nobody else, that I would get them in trouble, like family member or anything. But if it was like my spot and they did that noise campaign, they would get that shit right back. I would fucking scope, get their nightly routine in, start mowing the lawn, weed hacking, what is it, blower, the fucking dirt blower, whatever that shit is. I've been okay. New York State rescinds DNR order to cardiac patients amidst coronavirus. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Nah, I didn't get that. I didn't get that tip. I remember you saying you were gonna send it, but I never got it. And if I did, oh, I did. Your picture is the one with the blonde. The Yeah, I did. I got like nine texts from that. I'm not sure if it was you texting or them, but like it does the same shit it does for like Discord, and like when they cut my videos off on YouTube, like when I try and start back up, they just bounce me back, like I can't get inside. That's another thing. There, I gotta go to the fucking phone company because You know, for this is something that people pay for this shit. Like, you know, you pay for this fucking service and shit. Like, it's supposed to be at least some type of hack free. Like, I know it's not gonna be completely hack free, but you know, for motherfuckers just to be hopping in and out of your social, this phone is hacked the fuck up, man. This phone is hacked bad. Yeah, leaf blower, leaf blower. Lawnmower chainsaw, ethic, let the good times roll. Hell yeah. Yup. They give the neighbors a heads up on the noise campaign. Yeah, that's why you will always want to record that shit. I would, like, especially living in apartments and shit, when they be banging on the walls and shit. Like, it's one thing if you hear the motherfuckers doing that shit like one night, 2, 3 nights and shit, but when you got that shit months and months and months and shit, like, I fucking stop paying rent and take their ass to court and be like, hell no, you guys, this shit, I'm not paying rent. I make complaints. And it's not like they can deny it. They can't deny it if you got it recorded. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, definitely. Hey, what's going on, Erica? Nick, they're drilling my head last few days, putting me on blast non-stop. V2K. My words in married for 20 hours. Damn. Damn, that's fuck. Sorry to hear about that. These motherfuckers are assholes, for real. I was trying to. Okay. I was mad. I was trying to talk to you on the last live, but we got rudely interrupted. Yes, I was mad. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, Erica. I hope everybody's feeling or having a good whatever minute, time, day, all this shit. Not paying rent is a trap because even though you have proof, there's a process for that. First step is giving 5-day notice and writing, rectify the situation. Oh, okay. That's good knowledge. That's definitely good to know. I'm alright. I'm alright. I had ear pain for 3 days. It is gone now. Hope you are too, Nappy and TIs. Yeah, definitely appreciate that. Coffee. Admitted to a landlord. Hey, what's going on, Freedom? I found out the hard. Yeah, yeah. You got knowledge a little bit. You got business savvy, I guess you could say. Like, seem like you would know about it. Oh man, the crickets are chirping. No fucking perps. At least let me knock on dashboard. No perps for right now. All in all, right now I give it about a 10. Well, now I give it an 8.5. Just knowing, just knowing that they could pop up kind of fucks up the 10. And then there's 16, 17 people on here. I'm just asking for trouble. Hey, is this two freedoms? What's going on, Freedom from Australia? Free. Have you guys been listening to Dr. Rashid Battar? He has a lot of good info to what's going on. Nah, I, I haven't checked it out. Let me see. I just had the shower of life. Yeah, that's what's up. Definitely. Hot water. Hot water. I was on Next Level Show on YouTube. It was yesterday. That's what's up. Hell yeah. The Burns was on Next Levels today. That's what's up. Sounds nice. Check him out on YouTube. Happy Next Level wants you to go on the show. Yeah, the thing, I don't really do interviews. I don't do interviews though. That's the thing. Uh, I mean, you never know. But you see something. I didn't say anything, but for quite some time I have been targeted in the same exact way that people express in chats immediately after watching. I didn't say anything because I'm on the fact that they're using it to try and make me feel like people in a group are targeting me against. Like, that's definitely what's going on. Erica, they do this shit to me all the time. They do it to me all the time. Anything that, even like what we talk about right now, like for instance, let me find a good example. Hmm. All right. For instance, one day I was telling the chat about you know how the police had pulled me over on some fake DUI shit, and I got locked up on a fake DUI, and that's how I lost my license. And I had to go to school to get it back and shit. But he made me walk the straight line and all that shit. And like fucking I would say about an hour after that live. I don't know the exact amount of time. Probably about an hour or something like that. But the motherfucker, like this, there was a motherfucker walking. I was at a red light, and when I hit the corner, it was a dude walking in the fucking middle of the street on the yellow line like he was drunk and shit. Like he had his arms out and he was fucking walking the line. So they definitely watch and they try and fucking that's their psychological bullshit. It's one of the ways they keep us against each other and shit. I mean, there are people who pretend to be targeted, but there's the other people who fucking, is that they play different roles. Like they third party talk you and shit. Like we could be talking about something and then like you're way out there in a different fucking state, but you got motherfuckers, you know, third party talking about what we done talked about and shit. And if you want to go deeper than that, they can do shit like you being on the phone and telling somebody your personal fucking business and shit, and maybe this is the only fucking person that you've told. You feel me? And then they fucking, or not even on the phone. Maybe you got somebody like you're close to, like that you're out there with, and you tell them something personal and shit over the phone and shit. Like they listen to your phone calls, like they'll fucking wait till that shit slips your fucking mind subconsciously and shit, and fucking bring that shit up, and then I have you thinking like the person that you told is fucking spreading that shit to everybody. It's fucking crazy how they work. It's fucking crazy. Oh, we got one. We got one. Notice the two cyclers across the street that just, I don't know if you guys can see up there. But yeah, they're pretty devious people, man. These people are devious. Um, I told him if you did, it would be by phone nappy. Yeah, I mean, you never know. I just, I don't know. I guess you could call that a phobia of mine. One of my phobias. Audio only. Hey, what's going on, Seth? You don't even drink. Shaking my head. Nah. I mean, I drink once in a while, but I don't drink like that. Like, you know, on occasion, very occasionally. Um, and then back then, I really didn't drink because, like, I had an incident when I was younger and shit to where, you know, I had drank too much fucking gin. I drank way too much gin and it was like the bumpy for the Seagrams and shit. And fucking like I threw up like to a point to where like it felt like I was gonna throw my guts up. Like it was that. And you know, I was young and shit. Excuse me, it's legitimate. I was young and we were kicking it with some, some females and shit. Um, we were just kids and shit, drinking, and I got to the point to where it felt like I was throwing up, but nothing was fucking coming out. And my stomach would grow tight. My stomach would grow tight, and like I swear it might sound exaggerated, but I bullshit you not, for like 2 years straight. Like I couldn't walk past the pine tree. Anything like with a piney smell that fucking gave me that fucking memory, like my stomach would immediately fucking start hurting and shit, and I would fucking go dizzy. I would go dizzy as hell. To this day, like, if I do drink, like I won't drink nothing fucking, like I'm not drinking nothing clear at all. That shit. That's how fucking bad it was. And that's why I don't really drink like that. That's why I don't drink like that. Like that night, if anything, I would say that night was a fucking, it was a bad experience, but it was the best thing for me. Cause like my uncle was an alcoholic. One of my uncles was an alcoholic. Yeah, I remember that motherfucker. He was hella fucking strong too. He wasn't. Excuse me. He was an alcoholic, and he was hella strong. And like when you're a kid, that shit don't mix. Like you fucking, like you just shake your arm and shit, like you shaking your hand or something. Like you just hella rough and shit. Way too fucking rough. Yeah, but yeah, back then I really, really didn't drink. Like I really, you know. That's why I'm starting to think all this shit is tying. Like that it has me to this fucking targeting has me to the point to where I be thinking like, was that like the beginning of my targeting, like covert, or like, because there was no fucking reason for that dude, other than the music being a little loud, because I had bought it with when I had bought the car, it had a system in it, and it was just like that's the only reason I could see the officer pulling me over, you know. But for fucking, what he said, swerving and all that fucking bullshit, complete fucking lie. Complete fucking lie. The motherfucker, you feel me? He makes me do the test. He makes me do the walk the line test. He makes me do all that outside bullshit. You walk the line, you count backwards, you say your ABCs and all that fucking bullshit. Makes me do all that shit. And I know for a fact I passed it with flying colors. That motherfucker sat me back in the back of the fucking police car. And he told me, he said, you failed the test. I was like, why am I back in the fucking, why you put me in the back in the police car? He said, you failed the test. I said, hell nah, take my blood, man, do a breathalyzer test and take he wouldn't give me no breathalyzer test, he wouldn't take my blood. He wouldn't take no hair sample. He wouldn't do none of that shit. And you know, I tried to even sneak one in on the nurse and shit, cause like when you get locked up, you know, they put you in this. You know, they process you, and then they put you in a room with the nurse, and she fucking, you know, she finds out everything that's wrong with you, so they can, well, they're supposed to accommodate your situation. So they find out everything, like all your medical record type shit, your medical history. I tried to sneak one in on her. I was like, "Hey, can you do a I remember too, like it was yesterday. I tried to be hella nice to her and shit. I was like, "Hey, can you please do a like a blood test on me so you can tell if I been drinking alcohol?" And she was like, "Ask him." And she pointed at the officer and shit. Like, fuck, man. And I could have fought that shit. I could have fought it, but what had happened is I had just got released from prison, and they shipped me. I had to go back to the county jail to fucking fight that. You feel me? Cause I had went on the, so to speak, I went on the run. Like I didn't go to my court date and shit. I just fled this city, if you will. And so like when I ended up getting caught, you know, I did my parole violation, and they sent me back to Sacramento to the jail and shit. And I could have fought that shit, but I had just got done doing a fucking whole fucking like, I did half of 3 years, probably a little bit more than half of 3 years. So, you know, I didn't want to be up in there in the county fighting that shit for another 5, 6 months and shit. So I was just like, fuck it, and took the deal. Hey Nappy, you had an Asian guy with some long hair wearing a back. Oh, that's another. Thanks for pointing that out, D. Right? Um, that's another, like the bearded lady. Like I be telling you guys, like they be sending the bearded ladies at me and shit. That be fucking you know, they be having their backs to me and shit, and they be, you know, they be they be trying to make them look like women and shit, and then they turn around and they be having beards, and like that was one of the fuckers right there. And then he had on them fucking like tight fucking spandex. They were like jean spandex and shit. And then he was fucking. Oh, that's what I mean. And you see, I shouldn't even be talking about this right now, because it's 23 people from what I can see. And you know, at least 5 of them are these fucking terrorist piece of shit motherfuckers, and they're gonna plot out a whole fucking scenario behind just what we're talking about right now. I bet you. I bet you. They do it all the time with tape recorder mouth. Fucking, I just figured that shit out, man. Tape recorder mouth always popping up when we talk about them. You feel me, whoever's fucking doing that shit is the same motherfucker following me into people's lives and shit. Fucking using my voice and shit. It has to be a fucking cop like that. Or a hacker, or some government motherfucker. It's not one of these goofballs out here. I know that's for sure. Unless they got some type of family member that's, you know. But other than that, it's not just no regular goofball. Here's a tough one right here. This guy walks like a security guard. I'm telling you, they get that fucking so-called spy job. This guy walks like a fucking security guard. Oh shit. Excuse me. It's legitimate. Happy you had. Oh yeah, yeah. It's. It was crazy, man. The bearded lady, but yeah, that's another instance. Like, sometimes you just gotta sit, smoke a little bit of pot, some grass, and enjoy the fucking show. Like, just enjoy the fucking show. Try and get as much on video as you can. Chill, 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 chill. No, you finna start right here, buddy. Yep. Yeah, I ain't finna be fighting. Chill out. You had the damn guy. What? Dude, you can't be starting fights, man. You had the damn guy who was crazy. Yeah, he was creepy. He was creepy. Look at this goofball shining his fucking light in my fucking mirror. Fucking piece of shit. They bring these scumbags here from different cities and states. They do that. Yep. Fucking, they're probably witness protected. A lot of them. Along with the other fucking child molesters and all the other shit they got working with them. Dropouts and fucking snitches and just a gumbo pot full of fucking people that belong with each other. Uh, chill, 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 chill. Chill, 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 chill. Chill, chill. Their campaigns. New to the channel, glad I found it. Hey, glad you found it as well, Seth. Appreciate you stopping by, man. I'm just to the point where, like, I feel like it's hurting. It's making me a weirdo. And since that I have a difficult time interacting. Yeah, I mean, you're not the only one, no, Erica. I mean, this program is heavy as fuck. Like, it's a psychological, like, this is called the psychological, like, I'm not saying we're far from crazy, but it does do some psychological, it does do some psychological breakage. Like, it does damage us in some ways. You know, you just gotta Well, you don't have to. Sure, it's like you know, in a way, I guess you could say you have to use this shit to redevelop your to I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put it, but you gotta reconstruct yourself almost like, and that or you're going to. Shit is never. I don't care how much counseling you go to, how much counseling people say you got. Like counseling ain't. It might help a little bit, but that shit isn't gonna bring you. Like you rather reconstruct yourself than fucking listen to somebody tell you deal with the, you know, fuck that. Hey, come here. But you're definitely not a weirdo. You're just becoming more, you're becoming more aware than you were. Like it's almost like it's it's almost like you're mentally you're being reborn almost. Like people aren't the same. Like when you were a kid and you growing up until you were targeted, people were different. Like people are not the same as they were before you were targeted. You gotta fucking adapt to that shit. That doesn't make you a weirdo. That just makes you a survivor. I stopped drinking a few years ago. Don't even miss it. Yeah, it's all on you. Like whenever you're ready to stop. Like whenever you're ready. Like I think even cigarettes. Like when I get locked up, or not when I get locked up. When I used to get locked up, like I never really craved fucking cigarettes. Like I would never fucking crave them. Like it's all like mental fucking bullshit. If you want to stop, whatever you want to stop, you can stop. Period. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I stopped drinking. Yeah, definitely. I feel like every interaction has an ulterior motive. Yeah, I mean that's what it's like. We're in a new world. I swear. I know that. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. It's like we're trapped. We're trapped in a box of like we got a bunch of them surrounding us. We're trapped in a box of them. They're the box. And they throw all this fucking bullshit at us and they follow us wherever we go. So that box stays around us. And there's normal people walking outside this box. But this box is just so many, this box is so big that the normal people begin to the normal people begin to blend in with this fucking box, almost like the dude on Charlie Brown and what is it, Snoopy? Charlie Brown and fucking Snoopy, the dusty dude that walks around with the stinky shit, with the stinky fucking cloud around him and shit. And that stinky cloud goes wherever he goes. Like that's what these fucking gang stalkers are like. That fucking that stink cloud. Or like when some, they have cartoons with a bunch of flies buzzing around a motherfucker. That's what this shit is like. We're fucking walking around with these fucking flies buzzing around us. Hmm. They have booty bandits and stuff. Oh yeah, if you're on this channel, if you're ever on this channel and you're targeted, eventually you'll get a booty bandit. You know, anything in my targeting, I think that they might implement, especially like they've done it to a few people. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely get some booty bandits. And usually the first ones, your first booty bandits are gonna be like booty bandits to remember. They're gonna be like those are the senses. Ugh, those are the sense. Ugh, those are the sensitizing fucking. What'd you say? Those are the sensitizing booty bandits. The first ones you get like. Excuse me, legitimate. The first ones want it to be really fucking obvious. Then they'll throw the like, the bike riding cock up booty bandits and shit. Like, the ones that cock their asses up in the air. But, the first ones you're usually gonna get a half a split. You get a half a split on the first few ones. And then, they'll give you the bike ones and then, they'll sprinkle in some more splits and then they'll fucking, like I told you guys, remember I told you guys, another instance, I had told you guys I haven't gotten no booty bandits like I fucking normally got. Like I told you, like they used to send the bare booty butt bandits on me and shit. And next thing you know, we got this motherfucker boxing in the fucking window, fucking booty bandit, straight fucking half a fucking split. And then yesterday, this motherfucker did a whole fucking split. Like this motherfucker was literally walking. Oh, this motherfucker was walking around like a damn baboon and shit. Like fucking, you feel me? Crazy, crazy. Like, oh man, Lord, oh man. Welcome to my fucking circus, man. Welcome. Oh man. But I guess this is, it's a lot better than being in a third world country, so I guess I'd rather deal with this than be dealing with war and all types of shit like that. Poverty, war, poverty. Though I remember I used to read, um, When I was in jail, I read a lot of National Geographic books, and fucking, they had some countries that were fucking like overran with radiation and shit. Like some of the books I read, like, and the way those fucking kids were being born and shit, it was like, fuck, man. They had heads like the shape of light bulbs and shit, like fingers and shit were all fucking, they were like fucking fused together and shit, like just, very, very, how would you say, very, deconstructed, like not human, like, um, mutilated. Very mutilated, like it was like they were mutilated almost, but they were born like that, and just like, the radiation just, so just, we're getting small doses of it right now until they fully implement it. We'll still be getting small doses. We won't be getting doses like them, but we'll be getting enough doses to fuck us up. Night patrol. Erica, was that you that sent me the was that you that sent me the dude that was showing how the 5G was, how people were dying with it, 5G was implemented? Hey, what's going on, Cheryl? Perp confirmed. Red Rump, TM. What's going on, Red Rump? Nappy, you checked out the link I posted. Jane Fonda workout, same moves as Jane Fonda, the bearded lady borrowed. Yeah, I seen that shit. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Oh man, they be putting on shows, man. Lord, they had the dude with his ass out. They had the Jane Fonda dude, Last Dragon. Oh man, why am I stuck in this fucking dream, dude? Why can't life just go back to the way it used to be? Minus, I mean, I wouldn't want to be stupid. I wouldn't want to be blind or fucking just passive to the bullshit that they do, but just let me get my fucking life back, shit. Oh man, I would take working a hard fucking, 9 to 5, like serious fucking hard work every day rather than deal with fucking having to fucking watch and listen to these fucking weirdos all day. I might even volunteer days of a day of hard work, a day's worth of hard work. Fuck, just once a week, just keep these motherfuckers away from me. Oh, shit. Hmm. Oh shit, we got a watcher. We got one. We got one. It's a little too close. You wanted me to see that phone though. Look at it. Fucking goofball. And of course the hot rod has to come watch his back. I'm going ham with documenting harassment and taking motherfuckers straight to small claims court. Man, I wish I had the money to do that shit. If I knew like that my only like I would do it if there was like some way. Like I would take him to court if there was a way like to do it to where I fucking I deal with the lawyer, but he doesn't get the you don't get paid till we get paid thing. Like that's like I would definitely go for it. But or if that's the only way, or if I have millions of dollars, then I could afford to like throw away a few, a few thousand. Or not millions, I could have thousands of dollars. But I can't be busting my ass out here fucking recycling and shit, putting money on a lawyer that's gonna end up fucking me over. Like, fuck that. But if a motherfucker could find somebody legitimate, I would be on that. Eric could be making moves. He'd be like, fuck that shit. Well, the good news is that the perps owned families are getting a taste of terror weapons these days. Yep, it's a beautiful. Well, if anybody who's involved in fucking harassing us, once this shit comes and smacks them in the face, they deserve everything they get, and they're gonna immediately. Well, they'll probably run to the targeted individual community on some fucking under like covert shit like they never were fucking perps in the beginning. But everything they've ever said and did to a targeted individual is gonna run through their fucking heads. And that's gonna be torture alone, just knowing that they got a lot to fucking deal with. There's gonna be a lot coming their way. Oh man, one thing's for sure, like we got a head start in this shit, so if anything's a blessing, that would be a blessing right there. It's just like we definitely got a head start. We've developed, some of us have developed tactics, some of us are in the process of developing tactics to fucking deal with this shit. Once they become, they're gonna be running like chickens with their heads cut off. Killing themselves and fucking killing their family, like husband, wife, family suicide. Like the husband kills the wife and then turns the gun on himself after he kills the kids. Not funny, but yeah, that's not good. But you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. So For those of you that are targeting people on here, I know it's like 23 people on here. Few of you guys aren't legitimate. Realistically, at least 3 of you guys are not legitimate. So you reap what you sow. In the long run, you're gonna find out that, this business isn't a very good business. And the people you work for really don't give a fuck about you. You're just what do you say? You're expendable. You know, you're expendable. Not only are you expendable, but they know you guys are like fucking rats. You guys are fucking snakes and shit. If you turn on your own families, if you're one of the fucking, especially you street hustlers and you gangbangers and shit, they already know, like, you guys are fucking, if something, you guys are gonna be the first to go. If something happens to where, like, this program has been exposed, then, then you're gonna see what the police are really about. When they want to protect those jobs and protect themselves, and the police, the government, and these fucking neighborhood watch motherfuckers, when they want to protect themselves and shit, see if you don't get knocked off the motherfucking map. Shit. You guys are fucking, you guys are fucking snitching on people you grew up with. Did crimes with and shit. You did a crime with this motherfucker and you snitched on him. You damn sure gonna snitch on the police. There's no way in the world you ain't gonna snitch on the police if you snitched on a motherfucker you done grew up with. You guys gonna be the first to go. Every one of you guys are psychologically evaluated, whether you know it or not. You guys are being psychologically evaluated as you work. Evaluated as you work. They're watching you, keeping an eye on you, making sure you do the job, paying attention, seeing if you're scared, seeing if you're hesitant, seeing if you might be intimidated by the person they got you targeting. You might be hesitant and shit. They're watching all that shit. And they're fucking, psychologically priming you from that. Ugh. Lord have mercy, man. Gotta love it. So the next generation of, let me see if I get it right. Well, good. Okay. So the next generation of gang stalkers will be even dumber than this one. Definitely. There's another generation of gang stalkers right now that are fucking. They're not gonna be dumb. These ones right here are dumb. This is like your first generation, second generation. And look at them as iPhones. This is like the second generation iPhone right here. These perps right here are the second generation fucking iPhone. Wait till these social distancing, these kids that's growing up in social distancing and shit, wait till those perps grow up. Oh man. Oh my God. They're gonna be telling on everything. That's the generation right there. This generation coming up right here. It's the one you gotta be worried about. This is gonna be the robot. This is gonna be the control group right here. they get these desperate? Oh, they're everywhere, D. They're everywhere, bro. You just gotta think, right? Anybody who's never had, anybody who's never, we'll say people that come from poverty, greedy people, these fucking college students, starving students, the ones that fucking get into fucking school on scholarships and shit, and they don't have no money really to support themselves, like they live off noodles and shit like that. Those motherfuckers, man, they're everywhere, bro. You know, and they're willing to take peanuts, so it's easy for them to spread the money out. They get free housing and shit. The free housing isn't really. I mean, the government pays the people who own the buildings and shit. So it's really like, yeah, they get free housing and shit. Like everybody's happy, man. That make everybody happy, man. You know, if all you want is a bag of peanuts and a Coca Cola, and they're gonna take care of you, man. They're gonna make sure you get a few bags of peanuts and maybe a 6 pack of Coca Cola. You're gonna be like, once they give you that, you feel me? You're gonna be like, whoa, this is a career I think I can get into. So this cornball is gonna shoot the light over here. No barking at the cornballs, man. Alright, no barking at the cornballs. Everything's like they go out their way for the bullshit too. You see this shit? They be going out their way for the bullshit. The coronavirus infested gang stalking psycho zombies. Tell me about it. Go to Nappy's video, the latest. Check my comment. There's a link to share. Nappy, I think you are legit and many are full of it, but this sick game has more to it if you know what to look for. Yeah, I appreciate that, David. Yeah, I mean, I I definitely know like it's deeper than what we think. I mean, it's deeper than what we know. Like we know, like, but I believe this shit is all connected. Like with the coronavirus and because it's hitting too many people. Now it's becoming way too blatant. You feel me? It's becoming way too blatant. And if you think about it, this is the way. You know, this is how. Well, for me, this is how social crediting was. Before I even heard about gang stalking, people were talking about social credit. Like they want to bring social credit out here, and they were talking about citizens going around telling this shit on each other and shit, like all types of shit like that, and like with all this fucking new world order type, all this you gotta fucking social distance. You gotta like. I mean, realistically, like we know where this fucking world is heading. We knew where it was headed years and years ago. We told people about it. Like we tell people about it constantly. So I mean, like when you think about it, we can't really be surprised. Like this shit is just coming. It's coming into fucking play right now. It's coming into play. And we kept telling people, like, if we don't fucking do something about it, this is what it's gonna be, you know? Everything's a joke until it starts to fucking happen. Like, people fucking, when you try and tell people that don't want to listen into this shit comes and smacks them in the face and shit. Like the perp, they still can't see that they are part of this fucking, they're fucking, they're just as bad off as us. I mean, I guess if you can't do your time in jail, like jail, um, depending on, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, I wouldn't do the shit, but like, if you can't do your time in jail, like, I could see one of those people doing it, like getting onto this program to fuck with people or whatever. Um, I still can't even see. I don't understand. But I guess a PC or somebody. But I don't know, man. This shit is crazy. I would know. I would not fucking go seek this out as a fucking job. This isn't a job that I would seek out. You have to be controlled by people. You gotta do all types of fucking humiliating shit. If they tell you to do some humiliating, like walk around with your ass sticking out. I mean, this dude had his pants fucking. Excuse me, it's legitimate. This motherfucker had his ass hanging out, like literally. Not half cracked, none of that shit. Full moon. Like, how can you fucking do that and fucking, you know? I mean, if you do, you do it. But I'm saying, like, how can you do that at the fucking direction from a cop or from somebody in neighborhood watch? Or, like, the payoff must be really, like, the payoff must be really good. I mean, whatever your heart desires, then I guess. Yeah. We'll learn one day, I guess. I'm good, man. Thanks. Okay. I'm in, I'm in the Road City and don't think it's better here because it's worse by far. What's Road City? Like Roseville or what's up, Navi? Hey, what's going on, what? Hey, Virgo. Nine. I mean, NYC is like the movie with Will Smith. I Am Legend. Damn. Yeah. This this little situation and shit. It's crazy. Preston Martin is Preston Martin. Uh, yeah. Oh nah, no, nah. I'm twisting down my hair. I'm twisting down my hair. Please. No, no, I'm twisting down my hair. That's all. Hey Nappy, I feel that if you are a target, you have always been a target. It just doesn't become overt until a certain point in your life. In a way, people have always been messing with me my whole life. Yeah, I felt, well, I think for the most part, I was just shocked. when I was a kid, like I didn't like being well. I was uncomfortable being around a bunch of kids. I guess it was hard for me to make friends and shit. Like I didn't. So in a way, like I could see that being very true. I definitely, you know, like being a target now. I can see like the people that I can see. Well, I know for a fact a couple people that popped up in my life at one point were definitely a part of this. Looking back on shit. Like I said, I'm not an antisocial motherfucker. So, like motherfuckers, say I was at the light rail station or something like that, and somebody would walk up with a fucking Kool-Aid smile on their face and shit, and fucking just start talking away and shit. Like, I wouldn't have no problem with conversating with them until the fucking train came. Or, like, and there were a lot of people that fucking did that. Like, I didn't think nothing of it, but like the conversations that they would bring up were like, they were pretty, deep conversations. Something that normally you wouldn't fucking, you know. And what's crazy, what's crazy, I had just got this fucking, you know, as I remember these people started popping up, I remember it was right after I got a fucking iPhone. I had fucking downloaded, and this was like the first time I had heard. It's when I first heard of Alex Jones, and I had to I had heard something, you know, um, on YouTube that he was doing like, he was speaking on a lot of shit. Like, I was like, damn man, this dude is on his shit. Like this is, you feel me? Like this dude knows what the fuck he's talking about. So I remember getting this fucking iPhone and downloading, cause on YouTube they said they had a podcast, fucking what was this? It is that shit called Summation. Anyway, it's like, so I downloaded the app and yeah, it was like as soon as I downloaded that app, but I was stuck on that shit. Like I would listen to that shit like that when I first you know found out who Alex Jones was. Like I was stuck on that shit. Like I couldn't, like I had watched so many of Alex Jones videos and shit. Like it was one point like I couldn't find a video that I hadn't watched on YouTube and shit. Damn, what was the name of that fucking podcast? Oh, Police State. Police State. Police State. What's up, Happy? Hey, what's going on, Eternal? Mostly minorities and poor people are targeted. Yeah, I think it's a pretty big mixture though, cause there are some rich people. I think anybody who speaks out, definitely anybody who speaks out, like, and even if you don't speak out, if you don't leave comments, like if you look into shit, if you're looking into shit, 9/11, fucking um crisis actors, fucking false flags, shit like that, you're doing research and shit like that, they're definitely gonna watch you and shit. Believe that. No doubt about that. There's no going to the fucking library and fucking thinking that you're gonna, you know, bypass them and shit. I'll go to the library and use the computer. They won't track me then. No, no, no. Not gonna work. Let's see. Nah, they keep us in a box with nothing but weirdos. Exactly. Exactly. It's like there's the sheep, and then like where are there's the horses that have been broken, and they get the flounder outside of the box. All the horses that have been broken and are submissive and shit, and fucking follow commands, and people can fucking hop on their backs and fucking ride them as far as they want to fucking ride them and all that shit. Like they get to walk and roam the fucking land and shit. The horses, they can't be broke. They got us stuck in this fucking pen. What do they call them? The bucks, the bucks. President, or you can, yeah, yeah. Targets are not always, yeah. Pig pen peanuts. Pig pen peanuts. Yeah, they definitely got them with money. Pig pen peanut. Yep, 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 yep. Flies are symbolic of be, 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 bees, bills, bees, Beelzebub, Beelzebub. I'm not sure how to put that one. And the presence of a demon, flies are an apt way to describe them. Yeah, man, fucking flies, man. Yeah, man, them things got fucking how many eyeballs, man? And then they can withstand the fucking most nastiest fucking smells and shit. Like they can just land on a fucking decomposing piece of fucking human body. Ugh, maggots and yeah, flies are just fucking nasty. And then when they fucking eat, they throw up and fucking every time they land on you, they fucking throw up on you and shit. Ugh. Flies are straight from hell. Flies and roaches, man, them motherfuckers is from hell. Just think, people be out at like picnics and shit, or like some people might have some flies and shit in their house. And every time a fucking fly, you might not be paying attention and a fly land on your fucking plate, land on your cornbread or something. Just know that motherfucker threw up whatever he ate, whether it was a piece of shit, a dead body, a dead dog, a dead cat, something, a dead rabbit, whatever that motherfucking nasty ass shit ate. He just threw that shit up all in your fucking food. Ugh. No, nice. Just I used to get boob bandits, women. I mean, that's, for a man, that's not as bad. I mean, but when you got dudes, I mean, I could see a woman being, well, I could see a woman being offended by that, though. But, you know, it's just like, that's normal shit I mean, that's dudes look at women like, women look at dudes and dudes look at women. Dudes, well, some dudes look at dudes, but for the most part, dudes don't fucking like if a dude sees a guy walking down the street with his fucking pants hanging off his ass and shit, like showing his ass, that's not eye candy to a dude. Like a woman might like that shit, but a dude's not gonna like that shit for the most part. Hmm. Like they're doing shit like they're trying to get into her psyche like really bad, man. Man, really bad. Like I know in the beginning I was thinking so hard into it, like, and then like I was just researching crazy, like I was just fucking, just over it. Once I found out what I was in, like it was just like I was fucking that robot, fucking Johnny Fogg, like how he read all those fucking books and he just, of course I didn't do that much research, but I was doing shit to where it was unhealthy. Like I was looking up, like it was unhealthy fucking research, like because I was taking everybody's fucking shit and I was saying that, and because it had a little bit to do with what I was going through, I was just taking it for, you know, okay, I'm going through it, so they must know everything that they're talking about, type shit. And fucking, I thought I was being really like, I came across somebody who was fucking talking about the gay mafia and fucking, I swear, like for a while, that's what I thought it was. Like I thought it was like some fucking gay mafia, like they were fucking. Cause if you guys remember my first videos, it was nothing but it was gay people with wheelchairs. It was fucking like they couldn't stop sending gay people at me. Like they had, I go to the park and fucking charge my phone, and like three gay dudes would fucking come and like set out a fucking picnic blanket and shit, and fucking talk like, and they, and this is nothing against gay people, but they would overemphasize the gayness in their talking and shit. So like when they would fucking talk around me and shit, like you know, they really tried to make it. It was almost like they really tried to make it seem like they were dudes talking like women. Like they really wanted, they really wanted to express the gayness in their talk, if you will. And fucking, you know, I really thought the gay market. I really thought the gay mafia was after me and shit. I was thinking to myself, like, what I had did, like, what could I have done, like, who I fucking pissed off, and I don't talk shit about gay people like that. It's like if I saw a gay person walking down the street, like, I wouldn't be like fucking faggot. Like, I wouldn't even say that shit to myself, but like, being in this program and being harassed by him like constantly and constantly and constantly, like I find myself doing that shit sometimes. Only to the ones that I know are stalking me and harassing me and shit, but still, like, I can see how that shit is fucking like changing me in a way, almost making me like, I don't know. But like I don't have no, for a fucking regular gay person and shit, like if you're a regular fucking gay person, then you're not fucking with me or nobody else. Like, I don't fucking have no problem with you. I don't have no problem with nobody, man. No fucking body. I don't want no problems with nobody. I don't need no problems. Don't want no problems. Just dealing with these goofball perps is enough for me. Actually, a little too much. Way too much. Way too much. They can target anyone, not just a specific group of people. Definitely. Definitely. Um, the bearded lady is awful. Yeah. Oh man, there's another one though, bro. There's another one, kind of a mentally ill one. This one, this one they make fucking change. Like this motherfucker, like he'll get butt booty naked and start changing in the fucking, he'll start changing in the middle of the street, or he's fucking changed that. Like I got that, I uploaded that one. He fucking changing in the middle of the fucking recycle place and shit. Like, and they get in your view, man. Like if you're ignoring them and shit, and you can see him like in action, like trying to get your attention and shit, making movements and shit, like trying to catch your peripheral, make you turn to look at him. And if you don't bite on that shit, then they fucking they go full blast with it. Oh man, the circus is a fucking. If you can capture it on video, it's gold. At the time when it's happening though, no, that shit is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. I used to sell a lot of gay parents walking my way. Huh? Oh, I used to see a lot of gay. Yeah, I haven't seen. Well, I probably see it now, but I haven't seen that. I don't think in my targeting. That's one thing I haven't seen is like two dudes walking a kid walking with a kid or like two women like couple. I haven't seen that. But anything else gay you can think of, like the transvestites or like what is the transvestite is like I think it's the the dude and the woman. Like or well whatever if it was a dude, I mean, it's a person that's born with both like the women parts and the dude parts. And yeah, they've sent those at me, or at least motherfuckers that, had no problem with fucking saying that's what they were. Like, they fucking had no problem just blurting that shit out. Times are crazy, man. This fucking shit makes you want to crawl into fucking fetal position and just go to sleep. And wake up when it's over. Wake me up when it's over. You guys are the craziest people, no doubt. Yeah, no. Oh, man. He was always showing off his 7-inch scar across his neck. Said it was bad drug deal. He used drug money. I swear, I think I missed who you're talking about, Ma. Hey, what's going on, Tanya? This is your hair red. Vietnam was one of the wars. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, like if you see some of the people Vietnam, man. Yeah, I read something to where like their water was even fucked up from radiation. Like, oh man, fucking just mutilated, like fucking mutilated to a T. Disfigured, fucking like, ugh, born with no fucking arm, like just nasty, half a body born babies and shit. Like babies born with no bottom half, like no legs and no nothing, and fucking fused, mutilated nubs. Sad, man. Very sad shit. I know I used to, anytime, I swear, bro, like, that's the type of shit, like, I had. I swear, and it probably wasn't a good thing, but it helped me get through there. Like, whenever I started stressing about my time and shit, like how much longer I had to do or whatever, like, I would just go sit on my fucking bunk and open up one of those National Geographics. Like, I wouldn't, like, once I read it, like, I wouldn't read the shit over again, but I just fucking, I would look at the pictures and shit and be like, damn. And I'd be like, I'd play little games with myself. Would I rather be here or would I rather be there? Yeah, man. I can only imagine what the 5G is gonna do to little babies while they're inside of the fucking stomach. Yep. A lot of babies gonna be fucked up. And a lot of people are gonna blame themselves and shit. Nobody's gonna point the finger at 5G. They're gonna, oh, I wasn't eating healthy enough. I wasn't eating healthy enough. I wasn't drinking enough water. I didn't get all the vitamins I should have got. And we've been programmed to blame ourselves for all the shit they do to us. Fucking kids get on, kids are kids and shit. Kids can't fucking sit still, so for the most part, most kids are active and they can't sit still. So you tell them they got ADHD and you give them some fucking Ritalin. And, you let these fuckers tell them your kids got fucking ADHD. Mm, you try sitting any kid down in a room for over an hour and try sitting a kid down in church where there's some fucking type of entertainment for a kid. It might be boring entertainment, but it's still some type of entertainment, and tell them to shut up and see how many times you're gonna have to tell them to be quiet. Kids are fucking kids, man. And, we let fucking these people, because they're doctors and they're some type of official, we let them fucking we let them diagnose our kids and shit with bullshit diagnosis. Ugh. Diagnosis is, I guess that's how you say it. I don't know. But we let them, tell us bullshit, give our kids Ritalin, and you know, vaccines, giving people polio and shit. Like, polio is fucking serious fucking bullshit, man. You know, body functions all fucked up, motor skills all fucked up from a vaccine. And people still letting them squirt vaccines in their kids. What's a booty bandit? What's no booty bandit? What's no a a booty bandit is one of the people that be showing their asses and shit, or sticking them up, cocking them up. like this is the most peaceful. I'm not gonna lie, like this right now, this time right here. I mean, there's been a couple perps and shit on some type of security type hype. But other than that, like this is the most peaceful fucking one of the most peaceful spots in a minute, or at this present time. Oh shit. You guys, yeah, I see you, Eternal. I'm just hella late, probably. Let me see, 11. Yeah, I'm way on 11. Oh wait, it's 12. Damn, it's 12 o'clock right now. Someone walked by and didn't do anything crazy unless I missed it. Nah, they like walking by in all black. They walk by in all black just to let you know. Like when I get ready to leave, say when I start up the van, somebody will come by on a skateboard, come towards me on the skateboard or on a bike. It'll be a pair, or either somebody on a light with their fucking light flashing, or bright. Just let me know. They know I'm departing. Oh shit, man. Yep. These are the clowns we have to deal with on a daily basis. A daily basis. Kung Fu Tai Chi master.